that's not the news that Alex wants to talk about, as the other bit of news that we have to address is, as of this recording, the Pokemon 2019 Nintendo Direct has happened, and it had a very big announcement. One that even Drak is kind of excited about. As it announced, Pokemon Sword and Shield Gen 8 will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So yay, we have that. It looks awesome, by the way. I recommend that if you haven't seen the trailer, Alex, go and watch it.
Okay.
It's pretty good looking.
Well,
this one is going to highlight the Galar region, which is what I'm guessing is, if people remember, Gen 6 was based on Kalos, and Kalos was based on France.
Viva la France!
What I'm thinking is going to happen with Galar is that it's based on either Deutschland as a whole, or strictly Germany. The only reason I say it could be based on Deutschland is because...
Deutschland is Germany.
Deutschland, yes. Well, the reason I say that is because it's not just... So the one of the vaunted ambitions of this game is that it's got one of the biggest maps that Pokemon has ever had.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's not only does the architecture look like villages out of Holland, but you also have towns and cities that look like they're straight out of Germany.
Again, Deutschland is Germany.
So at that point, and somebody even actually just pointed out in the forums that there's a castle that looks like it's straight out of Austria. So at that point, there you go. So it looks like we're going to get a Germanic region.
Damn it. So yeah, probably a lot of Western Europe.
Yep. The castle in particular apparently is like a snow-based castle, so already my heart lingers towards Castlevania, and because the basis of Castlevania I think is based on an Austrian castle.
Fuck.
I want my bird to shoot.
There you go. The other thing that we can happily announce is that it will be released worldwide late 2019, so fairly easy to guess that it's going to be a holiday release.
Yeah.
Which already has me a tad concerned, because I was thinking that Link's Awakening Remastered was going to be the holiday release this year.
Might still be.
It might be that, like, Link's Awakening is the December one, and I think Pokemon has a track record of coming out in November, doesn't it? Because Gen 6 came out in November. Gen 7, I think, came out in November, along with their counterparts, so Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And then Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu obviously came out in November. So at that point, maybe that's what they're going to do.
Crap, went too soon.
Uh-oh. But you have the Galar region coming very, very soon. And we also have the starters, although we do not have the evolutions yet.
Well, we usually get those much, much later.
No. I think it's going to be in the summer.
But I think we come to the agreement that there won't be too many new Pokemon.
So to bring people up to speed, and I'll even find pictures on this update, we have Grookey, who is the grass type, and he is a chimp Pokemon. I was about to say Digimon for some reason.
Digimon.
We have Scorbunny, who is the fire type and a bunny Pokemon. And then we also have, and I keep on saying this name wrong, so please don't murder me in the comments, Snobble, or no, not Snob, Snobby. It's something like that. The water lizard Pokemon, with an emphasis on camouflage. So there you go. And actually, I can also happily say that all three of these starters now have Twitters. And poor Grookey. Poor Grookey.
Is it the Poplio of this generation?
So all of them are at least at like 120k, except poor Grookey, who has just barely scraped 100k.
So it's the Poplio of this generation.
Yeah, sadly. But the sad reality is, like, the one that's
adorable,
just based off of the original, like the starter design, Grookey is probably the one I'll pick, at least for me. Like, I think Scorbunny is probably a little too adventurous for me, and Snobby is not what I'm all that interested in. But again, the thing that's really going to pick this out for me, and I'm glad our buddy Forlorn Hope has kind of addressed this on Twitter, I'm waiting till the evolutions, because the evolutions will pick it for me.
Fuck. This fucking bee is always in my way.
I know, I wish you could shoot them.
But there you go. I'm picking Grookey. Andrea, what about you?
Maybe the rabbit?
Maybe Scorbunny. Okay. Yeah. And then Alex, have you been able to find an image?
I didn't even know this was a thing till you told me.
Yeah. Okay. So at that point, we'll figure that out later. for you, because I'm pretty sure people would like to know which starter you support. I don't care at this point. I want to see evolutions before I officially say I'm going to go with this one. The other question that I do have, and maybe you can answer this for me, Alex,
how did I get touched?
is I know that in Gen 6, eventually, not only do you get the Gen 6 starter, but once you get into contact with the professor of the region, he gives you a second choice. So he gives you a choice between Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur.
So Gen 6 would be like black and white, wouldn't it?
Gen 6 would be X and Y.
X and Y. God, I can't remember actually. If you get the original Kanto starters, I feel like you do.
You do. I've seen footage of it, so yeah. Okay.
Looks like Drak's gonna have to assume temporary control here.
Yes, because we're already having children probably fighting. Let's see. Let me get my buttons back. There we go. Okay, how do I...
You just descend, that's all.
There we go. Now I got this. Okay. So my question to you is going to be that with Gen 7, do they do something similar, or have you not played it?
I've not gotten far enough to know.
I would be very interested to see if Gen 7 like gives you a choice of like the Gen 2 starters. So at that point, instead of getting Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, you get a choice of Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita. Oh, crap.
Every time I go to look something up, you get hit. You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls. It's so weird for you to make that kind of a reference.
I love the Sandlot, dude. That's a classic.
I know, but now we have another reference that could go with that, which is Biggie Smalls. So it's just like, oh man, I mean, technically Alex did grow up in the 90s, but I know
I
he's
worked
not a
with
fan of
someone
rap.
at work
Always hit that one.
that would use that same phrase. You're
You're
killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, I did too.
So I would be very interested, just because if in Gen 8, would they do something similar where they would take the Gen 3 starters and let you get them as well? So you could see Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip come back, which would basically bring back the glorious Mudkip meme. Alex, why don't I take over so you can do your research here? Oh, my bad. You guys didn't see that.
I hate this bar right in front of me.
Parrot shoot panic. You are already becoming a thorn in our proverbial side. See, we had such a good recording session last time that now we're paying for it. Like, how dare we? There we go. Let's see if I can very quickly pass by these zingers.
Why can't we have the green one? We love the green one. That we can just shoot all the nuts at them.
I already don't like the distant cousin of Squawks because he doesn't know how to properly fly. Because instead of pressing a button, I have to use my analog joystick to try and move it. Wait, Super Nintendo doesn't run on analog? Yeah, because we're playing on Wii U. Glad you're back on the train with us.
Wouldn't we just love to play on the... Oh gosh, on the...
No, because
Super Nintendo.
I'd be paying way too much right now to get it adapted. That's kind of the issue. So
I know.
If we were kids and we still had our Super Nintendo and we were still playing on RCA based TVs, then sure. But
using the old school Super Nintendo controller.
Unfortunately, that's not happening again because you'd have to get like a Super Nintendo Classic Mini at this point, and well,
that doesn't include.
It doesn't have DKC2.
Yes,
so,
I know.
Let's see.
I'm sorry they ruined your hopes and dreams.
It's the end of the world,
as you know it.
Yeah, the last several Pokemon games have been out in November. X and Y came out October. So it's typically in the fall, but there's exceptions here and there.
Ah, dang it. I got eaten. Bring me back. You must bring me back, Andrea. So all of them have been in November, or at least the recent ones.
The most recent ones,
yeah. Boom. Okay, let's go up here,
There's
I guess.
nothing up there.
I know. Oh, crap. I was hoping to get that coin.
We might need it.
God, leave me alone.
Oh, come on. Concentration.
Well, it's just I hate this bar right in front of me, so.
There we go. Oh, B. There we go. We won.
Ugh, God. There's nothing worse than a site that has to bug you with 20 freaking things.
That's pretty much
like,
becoming every website now.
I know. It's like, oh, well, like.
Oh, by the way, we're not getting enough money, so we need to work out more ad deals.
Not even like ads. It's just like sign up for our newsletter. We track your data.
Yay, we win!
I could've gotten
There's
that
a hook
banana.
there.
It probably was a hook, but oh well.
Oh well. So Club's Kiosk,
Not
and now we have Funky's Flight, so that's helpful.
Funky's Flight.
And Web Woods. All right, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to deal with Squitter again.
See, those are the starters, Alex.
Yeah. Sobble.
Sobble. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's how it's said.
Scarbunny.
Scorbunny.
Grookey.
See, I like Grookey. I like how Grookey works, or Grookey looks.
It's a monkey.
And then you'll probably hate
monkey.
its evolution.
I kind of like Scarbunny. That's kind of where I'm leaning to right now, but we'll see.
I actually feel like Scorbunny got more emphasis than the other two in the trailer, just because you got to see him like run really, really fast.
Well, everybody goes for the fire type.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to find. I think we can find Squitter early.
Okay.
We probably just need to go
All right. So
first find me and then go back to the start. And I think. And then throw me over and see if
Let's
there's.
see. It's A.
Oh. Gotta toss in the direction.
Here, let me do it then.
Toss me.
I cannot jump the distance. You'll have to toss me.
Don't tell the elf.
Oh! Don't tell the elf. Crap. What
Hey.
button is it? No, that's not what I was meaning to do.
A.
A was the throw. I was trying to swap it over to you.
Well, yeah, try A.
I did.
Well, get me off your.
There
Get
we
off
go.
her shoulders.
Nope.
I don't think
okay.
That's a different
Maybe
level.
it's up here.
Probably. There we go. Except now we have to deal with
Oh.
these guys.
Oh! I am Arnold Kremlin.
Oh, missed him.
I can confirm that I have never ridden the Scorpion in any ice. Nor have I worn pink shorts.
Gosh.
We say that, and then we'll get a clip from somebody who watched like Mr. Olympia back in the day. And is like, I can in fact confirm that he did wear pink trunks
Can't go
when
that
he.
way.
Try
looking
and cartwheel and jump.
Nope.
No, you have to get on the higher ledge.
Cartwheel and jump. I don't think so. I don't think you're getting enough height.
Nope. We need a barrel. I mean, I can try it this way. Whee! Oh, nope. Doesn't work. So let's go lower. Come on.
Oh
Watch
no!
out!
I had his head.
You did not.
I did, in fact. I did, in fact, have his head. You can confirm. Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh!
So at this point, we have Andrea kind of picking Scorbunny. I'm kind of picking Grookey. And you also are picking Scorbunny.
For now. Again, we'll
for now.
see.
Again, the evolutions are going to change everything for me. They really are. Because as soon as I see those evolutions, that's going to kind of pick my viewpoint on the... I was going to say the expansion, but no, on the gen.
Timo.
Oh,
Oh, that's how you get it.
okay. Well, let's get out of here. And into the next section. Yeah, here's our Squitter.
Hi, I'm Squirter.
Oi,
Do you like my shoes?
I like my shoes. They're awesome.
Oh.
Boing. And I just love the easygoing music that we're
Isn't
getting
there a
from
coin
this.
up there?
What was that?
Never mind. I might be thinking of something else.
Whee! But I've already also the other thing I want to address really quick with Pokemon. I've already seen the handheld people crying out. They're mad that it's not coming to 3DS at least. No, it's going to be Switch exclusive. And for me, I don't know about you, Alex. It just makes sense for it to come out on Switch.
It does. The 3DS is pretty, because the 3DS, I think Nintendo's really looking to retire it, but
yeah, because I've actually seen a lot of like really good games now get announced that not only will they be coming for 3DS, but they also will get Switch versions.
Yeah, but they got Pokemon Gen 7, so why can't they try it on a console?
Gen 7 was like 2 years ago.
Gen 7 was 2 years ago, and technically the 3DS runs on, I'm not going to say inferior hardware, but definitely different hardware. So it definitely doesn't work out to be able to do that. But I also know that major studios like that do work on 3DS games are being encouraged to try out things for Switch. So that's optimistic for me. One in particular is the team that makes Bravely Default. We've seen kind of tweets from them saying, you know, we might actually have something coming for Switch very soon, which a lot of people are hoping is Bravely 3rd or at least like a Bravely Default remake on Switch, which would be really awesome to be able to get. I've also heard tell that they're thinking of taking a lot of their 3DS exclusives and rebranding them for Switch. So Super Mario 3D Land, New Super Mario Bros. 2, stuff like that. And that would make a whole heck of a lot of sense. But there is also technically something we also need to address because Alex found this.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling it's going to get addressed on the podcast, and that is that very soon, I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not, but very soon you might actually be able to use your Xbox Game Pass on Nintendo Switch. We have a weird alliance happening, Alex, where Microsoft and Nintendo might be teaming up.
I know. It's amazing.
But I should clarify something really quick. The only thing that, because some of our listeners are also getting it wrong with the podcast too, is it's confirmed that the Game Pass is coming. But apparently there are some articles, I think it was Polygon was one of them that was kind of reporting it, that the major IPs like Halo are being considered to go over. I don't know if I buy that just yet. Because again, like the Switch runs on modern tech, but its hard drive is minimal at best.
Yeah, but there's a lot of pretty big size expansion cards. I mean, not expansion, but like SD cards.
Well, what might actually have to happen is instead they would have, oh crap, how do you do the
A?
Okay, that's how you do it. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. There we go. I have to just kind of take this slow because it's Squitter.
I know. And you don't want to put the webs so close together because then they end up disappearing for some reason quicker.
Yep.
And you're like, ah.
Don't worry about them. Just go.
Yep. There we go. So, yeah, there's no confirmation that Halo, Gears of War, that stuff is coming to Switch. Not yet, anyway. I don't know if there will be, but, I mean, if this works out for them, then it does make sense. My only problem is that I don't think we're to a point where the console makers are going to join completely.
Well, Sony will still be Sony and do their own thing.
Yeah.
But it's looking more and more like Microsoft and Nintendo are gonna.
Actually, what's funny is like if this was gonna happen, I would have thought that it would have been Nintendo and Sony, not necessarily Nintendo and Microsoft.
I know.
Not because of a lot of people bring up, well, Sony and Nintendo had that falling out. That's not why I'd recommend it. It's because it would be the Japanese companies versus the American companies.
Yeah, you really think that would be the case?
Because, I mean, here's the thing, like, as much as we love our beloved Nintendo, they don't care about what happens in the States. They don't care about how their brand is treated, aside from if it's being treated well, then they're happy about that. If not, then they've got better crap to worry about.
Yeah, be careful. There might be a barrel coming your way soon.
I'm not surprised by that. There we go. I win. But I definitely wouldn't have called Microsoft, of all people, to be working with Nintendo.
You say, everything's all topsy-turvy now.
It is, in fact.
Sony's getting...
Do something.
Dang it.
Well, there's something, I guess.
Dang it. I was actually going to try and lower to see if maybe I could get the other zinger right below. Because as everybody knows, I love to kill bees. Bees need to die. A horrible, horrible death.